behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Paul Mash TV. Paul Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But before we get into that, click the subscribe button and the bell below, and anytime a new episode comes your way, you'll be notified. And leave a comment on the comment section. We'd love to hear from you there. And if you're on Facebook, go to facebook.com/Paul Mash TV. And you can follow us there, inboxes, comment all the things you see. And you can also send us an email, paulmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And if you're a band or a solo artist, you can use that, but you can also use that if you're a fan. So we love fan mail, so go ahead and do that. And we'll be recapping all this at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From St. Robert, Missouri today, we have NoCap Trae. Very awesome interview, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. And we'll get to that right now, so here it comes. Okay, we're back, and with us from St. Robert, Missouri, we have NoCap Trae with us today. Thanks for joining us, NoCap Trae.
Man, thank you, man. I appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We've had a while of trying to get him on here. There's been so many mishaps happen and all this kind of stuff, but at least we're here today. I guess that's what matters, I guess. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how did it all begin for you as far as being an artist? Because, as you know, everyone has their own beginning. Tell us about how it all began for you as far as being an artist goes.
Pretty much for me, it started back when I was in elementary. Just a group of friends that walked around freestyling and making up songs. And eventually we just like, okay, well, let's try it. Let's see what we can do. Just playing with it, having fun. Started out as a hobby. But as I got older, I started taking it more serious. So, yeah, I enjoy what I do.
Okay, well, that is quite the story, and I hope you'll be around for a long time doing your thing. And I know people would.
Yeah.
Well, tell us some of your biggest influences when you grew up in the mainstream world. I mean, I'm sure there's some hip hop, influences that you had.
Yeah, I got hip hop influences. I got a lot of influences. I got Tupac, Biggie, Eazy-E, Michael Jackson, Temptations. I got a lot of people. Mo3, King Von, Lil Durk, Lil Baby. This goes on. New, old. I draw influence from everybody, from everywhere.
Well, that's good. Yeah, and you can't go wrong with Tupac. I mean, he seems to be
really can't.
On my show a lot. So
yeah,
and he's a legend.
Tupac's he's a GOAT.
Well, somebody might be watching this now and haven't heard of you, but they would like to get some of your music and want to follow you on all social media platforms. Tell everybody where they can find you and how to download their music.
You can find my music on all major platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, YouTube, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud. You got to just type in NoCap Trae on certain sites and you pop up. Facebook, NoCap Trae. Instagram, Clark NoCap. We're here. Trying to get it in.
All right. Well, everybody follow him on all social media and definitely download his music. I know you won't be feeling bad about doing that. I know he'll love you for that too. So you won't go wrong.
Definitely. Forever love you.
Okay. Well, we're about to watch this video from you in just a minute. Why don't you tell us the title of the song? I think it's called "The Struggle's Real." And is there a story behind it?
Definitely, yeah. There's a story behind it. Well, my manager at Skrilltown, he came to me. He ain't my complete full manager, but we do work. He came to me with a song, and he told me I have free will, free range to do what I want with it. I played it over and over. I finally got a feel for it, and then I just came up with the hook, The struggle is real. And I came up with the verses. Pretty much is about me being in prison, coming home from prison, going through the struggles of a felon, trying to make it, trying to live right. So that's how that came out.
Oh, okay. Well, it is a great song. I've heard it a few times myself, and I know everybody out there can't wait to watch that. And we'll get to that in a second. But thank you so much, NoCap Trae, for being on the show. We enjoyed it, and we'd love to have
I appreciate you.
We'd love to have you back a second time if you'd like to come back.
I would love to come back. And before I go, I like to send a special shout out to Spin City. He definitely hooked this up. And like I said, me and Square Town does amazing work. So look out for him. He is the GOAT. Holla at him, and he got great advice.
Yeah, and he was on our show about a month or so ago, and he was a great interview as well. And
yeah.
So anyway, we'll get right to the video of The Struggle's Real, and it starts right now, so don't go away.
I wake up every morning, pray for better days. Struggle hella real, gotta figure out my next meal. Nah, gotta get money for the light bill. Ayy, the struggle real, the struggle real. I wake up every morning, pray for better days. Struggle hella real, gotta figure out my next meal. Nah, gotta get money for the light bill. Ayy, the struggle real, the struggle real. Growing up wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy either. Had both my parents in-house, plus an older brother. Sounds like a good start. Shit, but it really wasn't. Now it's time for me to tell you a little story about my struggle. First, I'm 31 with a wife and a baby on the way. Stay at my mama's house, that ain't even the worst part. I'm a felon with 2 more years to go. Can't even find a good paying job to help a little bit. I'm trying my hardest not to spaz and snap out with this pistol just to get a few dollars to pay the rent, which was due 2 months ago. But I gotta keep my head held high while I stand on 10 toes, shooting dice. What they hitting for? 7-Eleven, Lil Joe, we hitting the back door with the 44 just so we can eat the next day. It's nothing personal, it's survival of the fittest. You see it every day on the news, blacks killing blacks for chains. I wake up every morning, pray for better days. Struggle hella real, gotta figure out my next meal. Nah, gotta get money for the light bill. Ayy, the struggle real, the struggle real. I wake up every morning, pray for better days. Struggle hella real, gotta figure out my next meal. Nah, gotta get money for the light bill. Ayy, the struggle real, the struggle real. See, things get rougher as time goes on. Pent up frustration and bottle up emotions will get the best of you. It can cause you to do some crazy things, even have some crazy thoughts containing things like death is such considerate. I never thought like that as much. There will be days when you feel like giving up, but don't. There will be days when it feel like you don't have what it takes. There will be days when everything seems like it's falling apart. Just know that things will work out for the good, and there will be days when you look back and say, I'm glad I never gave up. Place a hand on the heart, you feel that? That's called purpose. You're alive for a reason, so please don't ever give up. Sometimes the strength within you is not a big fiery flame. For everyone to see, it's just a tiny spark that whispers ever so softly and keep going. You got this. For everyone to see, it's just a tiny spark that whispers ever so softly and keep going. You got this. I wake up every morning, pray for better days. Struggle hella real, gotta figure out my next meal. Nah, gotta get money for the light bill. Ayy, the struggle real, the struggle real. I wake up every morning, pray for better days. Struggle hella real, gotta figure out my next meal. Nah, gotta get money for the light bill. Ayy, the struggle real, the struggle real. I wake up every morning, pray for better days. Struggle hella real, gotta figure out my next meal. Nah, gotta get money for the light bill. Ayy, the struggle real, the struggle real. I wake up every morning, pray for better days. Struggle hella real, gotta figure out my next meal. Nah,